Hello and thank you for tuning into the video tutorial series. Today we're going to show you how to install tight VNC on a Ubuntu remote desktop connection. We're going to start off today by picking a VPS package from carrotnetworks.com. We're going to use their Plus package. You need at least half a gig of memory in order to do a proper VNC connection to a server. So I've gone ahead and ordered that and already received my welcome information. So we're going to go right into the tutorials now. Step one, you're going to want to SSH into your new configuration from Carrot Networks and make sure that your packages are up to date using apt-get update. These commands are only accessible through root, so make sure you're logged in as root. Otherwise, you're going to want to include the sudo in front of it to make sure that you're sudoing as root while running these commands. And go ahead and hit enter. So as you can see, the machine is updating the packages, making sure we have everything up to date. Another prerequisite to following this tutorial is using Nano to do as a text editor. We find it very easy to use for beginners. So go ahead and sudo apt-get your Nano. So we've just installed Nano Editor. The next step is to install the Ubuntu desktop. So you could do this by typing sudo apt-get install ubuntu-desktop. This process takes approximately 2 to 3 minutes. It's quite a long process, so we're just going to fast forward the video here. The next step, you're going to want to select USA as your country of origin for the keyboard layout if you're located in North America. Click OK and allow the package to complete its installation process. Okay, now once the Ubuntu desktop is installed, you're going to want to make sure that GNOME is installed. So you could type sudo apt-get install GDM. As you can see, it's already installed and is set to the newest version. So the next step is to make sure it's running by typing sudo etc init.d gdm start. As you can see, I've started GNOME. The next next piece of code you have to type in is sudo dpkg -reconfigure xserver-xorg. Once that's been completed, we're going to go ahead and install the tight VNC server by typing sudo apt-get install tight VNC server. As you can see, Ubuntu is finding all the necessary packages for this and installing it. The next step is to start up your VNC server with the command VNC server :1 -geometry 1024 by 768, depth 16, and pixel format RGB 565. When you run your VNC server for the first time, you'll be required to enter a password in order to access the desktop. So go ahead and configure any password you wish to have for this. It'll ask you whether or not you would like a view-only password. In this circumstance, I'm going to say no, because we don't require that. Okay, so now we've configured and ran the VNC server. However, we just need to make one change to the startup configuration, so we're going to kill the VNC server immediately. Okay, so I've killed the process. The next step, we're going to sudo nano the configuration, and that's located in your ~/.vnc folder, and it's called xstartup. At the bottom of this file, you're going to add a command line called gnome session and the and symbol. The next step is to do a sudo reboot to restart your machine. Give it a moment to restart. Now that the machine has started, we can log back in with root and run our VNC server again, once again using the VNC server :1 -geometry 1024 by 768 -depth 16 -pixel format RGB 565. Now once that's been set to run, you'll need to navigate your web browser to tightVNC.com and click on download now, and download a copy of their VNC Java viewer, version 2.6 in this case. This takes just a moment to download. So after downloading the application utility, you're going to execute the tightVNC-jviewer.jar file, enter the IP address of your VPS and the port number, and click connect. Once this authentication window pops up, you're going to enter the password in which you specified during the configuration to remotely access the desktop. And as you can see, we've successfully navigated to our Ubuntu machine located on the VPS that we've configured. Please stay tuned to further video tutorials from the #1 server guy. If you need assistance or any questions or comments, make sure to toss in your notes, like the video, and let your friends know about our channel. Take care.